Hello everybody, and today we're talking about how a Metaverse Champions game actually got completely banned off of Roblox. Also, why it actually got banned, and whose champion will this actually cripple inside of the race. Of course, Sparks is definitely going to win at this point, but who's going to be at a disadvantage because of this? So the game's name that actually got completely deleted off the Metaverse Champions event was actually called Bloxtopia. Now, Bloxtopia was just like one of these random Paradise Life games, and we pretty much didn't lose anything by the game getting banned. It just wasn't very original or good, in my opinion at least. Maybe some people enjoyed it, but it just wasn't really anything special. But there was something special about it, and that was the fact that it was actually stealing Flamingo's thumbnails, which is one of the reasons why people actually got banned. It seems like this is like a really big trend inside of games to now just steal Flamingo's thumbnails, just like stealing with Kev and just a ton of other Spanish YouTubers that for some reason can't just pay someone to make their own thumbnail. Here's what the game's normal thumbnails actually look like. As you can see, they're just normal screenshots of actually inside the game. Pretty normal, you know, just a kidnapped girl with a man standing over her inside of a prisoner's uniform. Pretty standard for these types of roleplay games. Then we got Hey There, and then Dennis screaming. You got Dennis running away as a kid. Just the normal average stuff. But then we have this. Now, you might see that this is higher quality, you know, it just looks like a normal drawing, and it's just way higher quality than they normally would have. And that's because they completely sold off Flamingo. Maybe they're just feeling lazy or something and thought Flamingo is a great choice to steal from. But as you can see, this is Flamingo's video titled I Just Served Bloxburg players, and it's the exact same thumbnail. Theirs just is way lower quality for some reason. Like, you would think that they would get a good screenshot, but nope, they had to make it extremely bad quality. The RTC actually said, update, it was found out that Bloxtopia used a stolen thumbnail from Albert Stuff and Danny Polar Cubs. It has also been found to be using multiple other YouTubers' work without their permission. So apparently Flamingo was not the only person they were stealing thumbnails from. And this game was by no means small. It had over 100 million visits before it got completely deleted. And also, surprisingly, 57,000 likes, which just isn't normal for these types of games. Also, as soon as it got deleted, another Bloxtopia copy, or this one actually is called Paradise Life, which is pretty much the exact same type of game, also stole the exact same Flamingo thumbnail, except it raised the quality a little bit. Now I'm going to be showing you Polar Cub's response to this all. She's actually the one that makes all Flamingo's thumbnails, or at least most of them, and she said a ton of stuff on Twitter, so I'm just going to be reading some of it out for you. She said, I've been stolen from so many times I've lost count and forgotten the names of every person who has stolen from me because there's so many it's hard to keep track of. I'm not tolerating it anymore, watch out. So apparently she's gonna, you know, maybe stab a couple people, which of course I'm joking, but it's really sad how many people actually steal from her. So many that she's lost track. Even YouTubers with millions of subscribers and popular games that could easily afford their own thumbnail, they just choose to steal from her. The fact that literal star creators and developers have stolen from me speaks a lot to the genuine morality of this community as a whole. Support artists and commission people if you need it so bad. You wouldn't like it if people stole your work for their own gain. Now, some people were thinking of solutions such as making watermarks, which is where like you sign it or something, and I guess you could do that, but at the end of the day, somebody could easily just Photoshop it off, and also it's gonna ruin the entire artwork of Flamingo's thumbnails and just art that she does on a regular basis. That gets stolen all the time. But going back to the fact that this was a Metaverse Champions game and how it got deleted, now the champion Fey, that's actually inside of second place right now, will be at a disadvantage because they'll be missing a game. Also, with the game This Is Pain, it'll also make Fey even more of a disadvantage because that game is pretty much impossible to beat if you're not that good at puzzles. So this means that 2 games now have put Fey at a disadvantage, and this means that since all Sparks competitors like AJ Striker and Fey are put at a disadvantage all the time, when Sparks has had no disadvantages and no games have been deleted that were a part of her actual champions games, this means that all her competitors are pretty much crippled and she's 100% going to win now, and the other champions have literally no chance of winning. All because Roblox is so bad when choosing games to put inside the Metaverse Champions event. Like, for instance, go back to the Emergent Response Liberty County game, and it was 100 Robux, and it was a part of the Metaverse Champions event, a part of AJ Striker's champion. And this meant that you needed 100 Robux to even compete inside of this game's champion, and it cost a lot of badges for the AJ Striker team. And when the team of developers that actually work on the game respond to this and ask Roblox staff why they were actually invited when they knew that it was a paid access game, the Roblox staff said, I agree, this is something that should have been thought more about, and basically just said it was a mistake. Now, in my opinion, if Roblox had looked at these games like 2 seconds longer, they would have realized that Bloxtopia steals thumbnails from Flamingo, and this is a really bad game to have in an event in the first place, and also that Liberty Response County cost 100 Robux. So Bloxtopia definitely deserved to get deleted in my opinion, even if stealing thumbnails wasn't on the exact reason it actually got banned. It definitely deserved to get banned, or at least get a couple warnings or something, because they did this, and because they stole other YouTubers' thumbnails also, not just Flamingo's. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys go and like the video and comment down below your opinion on the entire situation. Do you think this game should have gotten banned? And what do you think about Fey having a disadvantage by losing one of the games inside of the Metaverse Champions event because it got deleted? Make sure you also go ahead and subscribe and notifications on for more videos like this in the future, because I talk about different subjects every single day and you might enjoy some of them. And goodbye.